But yeah, in all seriousness, it's been fascinating talking to you. I want to say a big
Yeah, for
thank you
sure.
to you for coming on the podcast. I can't believe we had the Uno champ herself on here too, talking away.
Yeah,
So I hope
that
everybody
was
enjoys the inside scoop as
yeah,
to
yeah. No, that was cool.
as to
I was
that.
surprised at that myself.
And yeah,
I was surprised myself.
I guess one of the last questions I'd ask is
Uh-huh.
would you come back?
Yeah, but you got to give it
Yeah,
a bit of time.
of course. I don't
Give
mean
it another
tomorrow.
year
No,
or
people
so.
would be fed up of that.
Yeah,
Got to give
exactly. I
time for
think
the character development, like you were saying, the ebb and the
yeah,
flow.
exactly. We need more drama to happen and then
Yes,
something. But no,
exactly.
no, no. I don't expect much drama to happen in my sphere anymore. I feel let's just say things feel very flushed out.
Mm,
I would say that last year was very tough for the group. Very
for
tough. A lot
sure.
of people don't see it. A lot of people don't talk about it, but it was extremely tough
Mm.
on the group.
Was there one of you specifically that was more of a voice of reason in that instance? Was there
Uh,
someone that? Mm,
um. Well, there's a lot. There was several instances, and there's videos out there, right? And
yes.
they've been seen and stuff like that. And there's been, you know, a tug of wars on, on Twitter and all that, right? And there's been things mentioned during streams and all that stuff. We're very self aware about
Mm-hmm.
all of that stuff. Um, I'd like to think that I'm more of a I'm more of the an ice cube in a I'm more of an ice cube in the pot of boiling water. But at the end of the day, like with the group, everybody has their own decision on what they do.
Mm,
What one person doesn't reflect the group as a whole.
yes.
What one person does in secret most certainly doesn't.
Mm,
And there's going to be people that get along better with other people in the group rather than some others. So like I would consider like my friendship with Terrorizer to be like one of the higher ones.
yes.
He's just one that, but that doesn't mean I'm not friends with people that other people in the group. Um, it just means that I've had experiences with this person that have elevated the friendship,
Mm-hmm.
and so I would say it's a lot more nuanced than people think. Um, a lot of people have like an opinions on what is right and what is wrong, but we're a very reasonable group. We're a very reasonable group, and we tend to find, because we're a group that I feel is fairly well grounded,
Mm,
very well by this stage flushed out. A lot of stuff has been flushed out,
yeah.
right? Because of that, I think the group is a lot more clear headed, and stronger because of it. But it was definitely very tough emotionally on a lot of people,
Mm,
and caused a lot of like definitely caused a lot of anxiety for some people as well, dealing with it, because ultimately we're all just here as a group to have fun,
yeah.
doing what we want to love, really. And we just so happen to we just so happen to be involved with people that are imperfect,
Mm-hmm.
have been involved with people that have been more than imperfect. Maybe more, they're more on the imperfect side of the things, like let's say if someone's 100% perfect and 0% perfect, that some people are, there's spectrums.
Yes.
No one's fully perfect though, but and we are aware of that as a group as well. But yeah, yeah,
Yeah, people are
it's been
human.
interesting.
They have their insecurities, they have their faults, their flaws, morally and ethically, I'm sure, as well, to some degree.
Yeah,
But again, I think it links back really nicely to what you were saying before about forgiveness and being aware of the fact that you have a responsibility to yourself to conduct yourself in a way that is not only protecting you but protecting your audiences out there, and
yeah,
ultimately there's a line that shouldn't be crossed. And I'm really glad that you have spoken so openly about it as well.
yeah, we have a lot of restraint as a group. Let's just say, like, you know, when Carson stuff came out about Carson, and a lot of his friends made videos on him. I've nothing against that
Mm,
because I think it was important to bring clarity to this situation
yes.
because you know they brought clarity to the situation. However, I found it interesting, you know, that they decided to do the videos now rather than when they first found out. I
Mm,
found that interesting, number one, and then number two, I found it interesting how long it took for them to do the videos. I'm not defending Carson in the slightest at
mm,
all. There's no point in defending it.
yes.
But it wouldn't achieve much for me. But I do find that, you know, maybe even just for Carson himself, if a friend came out and said something and said to Carson, look, man, you know, I might have to say something publicly about this if it isn't dealt with privately.
Hmm.
You know, like, you know, I'm trying to deal with this with you, me and you, not working. All right. Me and all the group, it's not working. Nothing's
Mm,
getting resolved. I feel like I might have to go public and tell people this because you're living a double life here. You know what I mean? You're essentially living a double life. And, you know, that's the Carson situation. Now, with my group, we had no clue. We had zero
yeah.
clue. Uh, we had zero clue. We were, honestly, we were just as surprised as everybody else. And all the information that was coming out was as new to everyone else as it was to us.
Mm,
And that is literally pretty much, yeah. So we went on the same roller coaster as everyone else did.
gosh.
So it was very much just, just, yeah, it was a little shocking. It was a little shocking, and it definitely shook people, and it made people think as well. You know, it made people think like, did I even see that? Was there signs? You know what I mean? It makes you think.
Mm,
So yeah, um, yeah, that was tough. That was tough. That was tough for the group. That was tough for the group. I would say for like a very negative period for the group. But thank God, I feel like I feel like you know it's in the past. I feel
mm,
like it's in the past. What could be out there is out there,
yes.
and you know it's now it's like you know you know obviously you know it's tough. It's tough. It's tough, but it's we're we're coming out better. Like
Mm,
we're coming out better, and I work hard.
yeah.
I work hard to have the group be you know happy to an extent. I can't make people happy, but I can contribute to bring better group harmony. And I don't want to be a person that hurts the group. I don't want to
Mm,
be a person that hurts the group because the group has been hurt a lot by people.
yeah.
Um, so we just don't vocalize.